Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I want to focus on the eyes, but before we do that, I've done everything else. I just kind of need to contour and give some definition to this face because right now I'm just looking a little flat Stanley. So I do have a brand new face palette. I have the Becca Khloe Malika BFFs palette. This is bronzer, blush, and glow, and I'm so excited. So this one is the Khloe palette just because hers is for light to medium. And packaging. All right, so I will say it is a little difficult to open the package. Like, yeah. So when I was at Ulta and I was looking at the palettes, I went with Khloe's just because the colors are more in my shade range, but I really liked the Malika palette as well because those blushes were gorgeous. The highlighter was really pretty. But I think I'm going to get more use out of this one, and I'm eventually going to have to go back and probably get the Malika one. So in here you have this bronzer, you have these two blushes right here, and then you've got this really pretty highlighter. So let me go ahead and swatch them for you. I mean, the bronzer doesn't show up too much. It is buildable. I was playing around with it earlier. But these two blushes and the highlighter, they are really beautiful. So to contour, I'm going to use my Luxie 680 Pro Precision Face. Like I said, I really like this one because it's got that angle and I can just kind of get into this area right here and it just shades up. So I'm going to go into the bronzer. Okay, so this is very buildable. I've dipped into it a couple times. I don't want to go ham and just like dig into it and end up with like really dark contour. So I'm going to be using my Real Techniques 100 brush. I love this. It's just so fluffy. I don't really think that like before I started all this that I really talked about the palette. So this packaging is really beautiful. I love that there's a mirror on the inside. If you look at the actual blushes and highlighter and everything, they're raised up kind of in like a diamond or gemstone pattern, which I really like. But for me, I gravitate towards palettes for the face so much more than individual ones. Yes, I do pick up individual highlighters because, you know, sometimes they don't make a face palette with the highlighter that you want. But when I travel, I am more likely to gravitate towards a face palette than I am a whole bunch of individual highlighters. So this for me is super convenient. And then a lot of times a face palette is cheaper than two individual highlighters. So for me, it's convenience. All right, so the blushes in here, this one is Fierce, and then this one right here is Fabulosity. I'm going to use this one up here because I kind of want to go with a peachy shade, and I'm really liking the gold bronzy effect that's in here. So I kind of want to see, like, does it have the same effect as maybe my Milani Luminoso, which I'm loving because of how luminous it is. So because this is a radiant blush, I want to see. And this is just a Real Techniques 300 brush. I mean, it has some color. It's not as vibrant. So I'm going to go into Fabulosity. Okay, so I do like that color. I mean, it's a lot of blush now. I'm going to go back into Fierce first and then Fabulosity. What you do on one side, I highly encourage you to do it on the other side because if I just go into Fabulosity on this side, I may lose that color and then they're not going to look the same. But I do like it. It does have, I don't really think that the camera's picking it up. There's like a luminosity to it, and I have a feeling that it's the gold that's in it. And then for the highlighter, this one is Glow Up. It is a soft focus highlighter. So this seems like it's a little bit buildable. I'm gonna go ahead and prime my eyes and then we'll jump into this eye look. Okay, so for eyes, I wanna use something that, one, I've purchased, and two, I have never used. I don't even know why I purchased it and then didn't use it, because usually when I buy something new like an eyeshadow palette, I wanna use it and try it out so quickly. But I was looking at my makeup and I was like, none of this has been touched. It is the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill. This is the Vault. This one actually comes with 4 different eyeshadow palettes in it. I was looking at it the other day and I was like, these are some great colors. I think I just bought it and I put it in my drawer and then I never actually like pulled it out again. And then, you know, I started my channel and there was so much new stuff coming out and I was like, oh, I want to buy that. Oh, I want to buy that. So the holidays are over and there's not a lot of stuff being put out. Like the holidays, there was so many different like eyeshadow palettes and sets and holiday. It was just crazy. So I wanted to actually like bring this out. I don't even know why I didn't try it, but I want to use them today, especially because I was looking at the colors and they are beautiful. I love the Morphe palettes. I've got a couple of them. I haven't used all of the ones that I have on camera. I've used a couple of them, including the James Charles one, which was so much fun, and I still want to do more looks with that. Okay, so for the eyes, I'm going to use the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill Vault. This is the Bling Boss palette that came in it, and there are some stunning shades in here. So I'm really gravitating towards that really pretty purple, and then these champagne-y shimmery colors. I'm really excited to see what I can come up with. I don't want to do like the burgundies because I've been doing a lot of like cranberry eyes. So today we're gonna focus on that purple and see what we can come up with. So in this palette, there's not really like a light color that I would use to set my primer. So I'm just gonna use my Maybelline Fit Me setting powder and set my eyeshadow primer. Okay, I'm gonna go into the color Hush Hush and put this into the crease using a large fluffy crease brush from Morphe. Okay, now I want to build up the outside first and then maybe put that pop of color in. I'm gonna take the color Rockstar on a Luxie 213 eye shading brush. Just put that on the outside corner. All right, so we're getting some good buildup. I'm just packing it in and then blending it out. Okay, I'm gonna go into the color Mystic and just put this on the outside corner just to kind of darken it up a little bit. So I'm liking it with the color Mystic because it's making it more of a plummy purple more than like a wine Merlot type of purple. I'm gonna go back into Hush Hush on that fluffy crease brush and just kind of blend out those edges. That color Ballsy, oh my goodness, it is just so beautiful. Why have I not used this before? Like, I'm loving this palette. I'm gonna go back into Rockstar and I'm just gonna brush over that edge of Ballsy just to kind of like blend the edges and not have that hard edge. For the inner corner, I'm gonna use the color Bling Bling. Now for under the eye, I'm gonna go back into the color Mystic. On a very small fluffy brush, I'm going to take the color Hush Hush. Okay, so now it's time for eyeliner, mascara, and some falsies because I think this look calls for it. I'm gonna go ahead and do that off of camera and I will be right back. Okay, you guys, so I've got my eyeliner, mascara, and my falsies on, and for my false eyelashes, I use my Lilly Lashes in the style LA. These I really like because they're smaller on the inside and longer on the outside, just kind of get that nice fluffy effect on here. And this time I actually remembered to blend them together, but I really like it, you know, the false eyelashes kind of bring this look together, just how bold and dramatic this purple eye is. All right, so like I said earlier, I kind of want to see after I put setting spray on if I can get this highlighter to pop a little bit more. So for setting spray, I'm going to go ahead and use my Urban Decay All Nighter, shake it up a little bit, and then got a good spritz. Find that highlighter brush. So this highlighter along with the blushes, and they are considered a radiant blush, there's just like this really pretty like shine. Just, oh, it's so like juicy and there's like an entire glow right in that area. But I'm really liking this. I'll probably use it some more. Probably take it with me on vacation. Well, you guys, that's it for this look. I'm really liking what I came up with using the Becca, Khloe and Malika BFF palette. This one is the Khloe, and you know, the colors in here are just stunning. I'm loving this highlighter, the two blushes, and the bronzer. Like I said, I love a good face palette. They're good for travel, but I think they're worth the money because you're gonna get, for the price, you know, more product. So, and I don't like having to dig around my makeup bag on travel looking for a single highlighter. I'd rather be able to pull my face palette out, and that's what I got, and I've got everything in it right there. And then for the eye look, the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill Bling Boss palette, I didn't have any issues with it. I know that there's controversy about it. I don't care about that. I just want to know, you know, do you like the eyeshadow too? Because I like what I came up with. I didn't have any issues, blended well, and I didn't have a lot of fallout. So it honestly just depends. I don't know why I didn't use it sooner, but I'm really liking this look. And the other thing is, I think I gravitate towards mauves and purples more because they tend to make my green eyes pop, and I actually have hazel eyes. So depending on the eye makeup that I use determines how green or brown my eyes end up being, and I prefer them to be more on the green side. So especially like right now, they're kind of getting that yellow shift. But, you know, play to your strengths, play to your, you know, what you like the most. And for me, that's my eyes. So I focus on that more. I hope you guys like this video as well. And if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. Make sure to click that bell icon for notifications of new videos, which usually are up 3 times a week. And if you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye, you guys. Until next time.